There's a ship at the bottom of Lake Ontario that no one has ever found, not because the lake is too deep, not because the wreck is too small, but because it's still waiting to be discovered, and what's inside that ship could be worth more than anyone can imagine. The story goes back to the early 1800s. A schooner left port on the Canadian side loaded with a cargo so valuable that the captain insisted on sailing at night to avoid attention. The cargo wasn't gold, it wasn't jewels, it was barrels, dozens of them, heavy oak barrels filled with aged spirits destined for settlements along the lake. In those days, this was liquid money. Every tavern, every trading post, every merchant wanted it. A single barrel could sell for a small fortune. A full cargo was a fortune. The ship never arrived. A sudden storm rose over the middle of the lake, the kind of storm that comes out of nowhere on Lake Ontario, turning calm water into mountains of waves in minutes. The schooner was heavy with cargo, too heavy to ride over the waves. The crew fought, the captain steered, but the lake was stronger. The ship went down in the deepest part of the lake, taking her cargo with her. No survivors, no wreckage, no trace. The lake just closed over the top and went still. Here's where it gets incredible. Lake Ontario is a freshwater lake, not saltwater. Saltwater destroys, freshwater preserves, and at the depth where this ship rests, the temperature stays exactly 39 degrees Fahrenheit all year round, every day, every season, every century. A natural refrigerator that never turns off. Inside those barrels, something remarkable has been happening. For 200 years, the liquid inside has been aging, but not like it would in a warehouse or a cellar. This is different. This is perfect. Total darkness, constant pressure, stable temperature, no oxygen, no evaporation, no contamination. The barrels themselves are made of oak, and oak breathes. Over time, the wood and the liquid have been having a conversation. They've been exchanging flavor, color, character. What started as ordinary cargo is now something that no one on Earth has ever tasted. In 2020, a single bottle of very old spirits from the 1700s sold at auction for over $100,000. That was one bottle, sitting on a shelf, not even from a shipwreck. Now imagine an entire cargo hold. Experts who study maritime history and preservation say that if this ship is ever found and the barrels are still intact, the value would be almost unimaginable. A single barrel could be worth more than a house. The entire cargo could be worth tens of millions. Some estimates go higher. This isn't treasure hunting fantasy. This is simple economics, rare, historical, perfectly preserved. Those three things together make collectors do wild things. But that's not even the best part. The best part is that no one knows the name of the ship. No one knows the exact date it sank. No one knows exactly where it rests. Researchers have found records mentioning a schooner that disappeared with a full cargo of valuable barrels in that era, but records from the early 1800s are incomplete. Ships sank all the time. Names were lost. Families stopped asking questions. The lake didn't care. Sonar scans have picked up shapes in the deepest part of the lake that haven't been identified yet. Some of them could be rocks, some could be ridges, some could be ships. Every few years, a research team drops equipment into the deep and finds something new. A shadow on the bottom, a shape that shouldn't be there. They mark it on a map. They plan a future expedition. And the lake waits. And somewhere in the deepest part, sitting upright on the bottom, is a schooner from the early 1800s. Her masts are gone. Her hull is dark with age, but her cargo hold is sealed. Inside, stacked in rows, the barrels are still there. The oak is dark and waterlogged on the outside, but inside something rare is happening, something expensive, something beautiful. 200 years of patience in complete darkness. The most exclusive collection ever created, not by a master distiller, not by a famous house, by a storm. One day someone will find that ship. Maybe a research team with advanced sonar. Maybe a lucky expedition that gets lost and stumbles on it.